Good morning, my dear students. How are you today? Today we are going to have a lesson about understanding perimeter. In this session, you will learn how to find the perimeter of a 2D shape. The perimeter is the total length of the sides of a 2D shape. What does this mean, miss? I will tell you now in details. Here I have walk around the edges of the large square. How to find the perimeter of this shape, the 2D shape, which is a square. I have a square here and I want to know the perimeter of this square. The perimeter is the sum of the outside length of any shape. The sum of the outside length of any shape. I have here square. This square is consisted of 4 sides, and as I know, in a square all sides are equal in length. This side is equal, this side is equal, this side is equal this side. When I want, and it is consisted of here small squares. So if I want to measure the side without using ruler, I must count the squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This side is 1, 2, 3, 4. And this side, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. This side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I have to know some points, some important points. First of all, I know that shape is called square. In the square, all sides are equal in length. All sides are equal in length. Okay. Now, when I want to know the perimeter of a shape, I must add, make summation of, or add, make addition of all sides. Which sides? Inside sides or outside? Outside, miss. Outside edges or outside length of edges. Okay, so here the perimeter is 4 repeated how many times here? 4 repeated 4 times. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 will give me 16 units. 16 units. Here he gives me a polygon. A polygon means a shape with line segments. Okay? Okay. To find the perimeter of a polygon, add all side lengths of the polygon. Perimeter here equals 4 plus I can see well. I will enlarge this for you. Yeah. Oh yeah. 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3, 4 and 4, 3 and 3 and 5. So the answer will be, the perimeter here is 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3. Then the total of them will be 19. Don't forget, it's an important thing we should know. Look, the owl here tells us the perimeter of a figure is the total length of its sides. Very important point. Okay, moving to the other question. Okay, here he gives me here a rectangle. Okay, gives me here a rectangle and tells me what? I want to know the perimeter, miss, now. Okay, I will tell you. In a rectangle, focus with me. In a rectangle, each 2 opposite sides are equal in length. You have to know that. Each 2 opposite sides, this side and this side, opposite to each other, equal in length. And also this side and this side are opposite to each other, equal in length. He gives me that squash is a sport played with rackets. We know that. The international squash court is a rectangular shape with 32 feet in length. Where is length here? This is length. and 21 feet in width. This is 21. So using the data above, find the perimeter of the squash court. Okay, I told you before that here the length is equal to the opposite one. 32 here, 32. 21 here must be 21. So when I want to know the perimeter of this shape, a 2D shape, I do what? I do plus miss. This side 32 plus 21 plus what here? Excellent. 32 plus 21. The answer will be 106 feet. Okay. Here he asks me to find the perimeter of the shaded figures. I do what? I just count the small cubes of all sides. Here I have 4 and 4, 8 and 4, 12 and 4, 16. So the perimeter is 16 units, and so on. Here he asks me to use a centimeter ruler. He asks me to bring your ruler and measure this side with your ruler, okay, with the centimeter ruler, and give me the answer of this one. Measure this and know the answer, then what? Then make summation of all sides. Here the answer will be 12 in your book. I know that you don't have your book. Okay, next one, next slide. Problem solving. This kind of questions is very important. Okay, Seth wants to find the perimeter of this LCD screen. What's the perimeter? Okay, as I told you before, I count what? The small squares of the outside length. It gives me here 28. If you count the squares here, the total will be 28, right? Here he asks me to draw a rectangle with perimeter 6 centimeter. Next, draw a rectangle with a perimeter 6 inches. Okay, 6 now inches. Okay, 6 inches. Okay, 6 inches. Then, are the rectangles different? Explain after drawing. Of course, the perimeter of the rectangle drawn with inches is longer and wider. Why? Because inches are longer than centimeters. Because inches are longer than centimeters. Julian says that finding the perimeter of a square is much easier than finding the perimeter of a rectangle. Do you agree or disagree with him? Explain. Okay, Julian says that finding the perimeter of a square is much easier than finding the perimeter of a rectangle. What do you think? As I told you before, the square is, all the sides of the square are equal in length, and in the rectangle I have each two opposite sides are equal in length. So I agree with him, because when I say the perimeter of a square and he gives me just one side, I can calculate the 4 sides. Okay, example, if I have here a square of 2 centimeters for one side and I want to know the perimeter, I will say 2 times 4. Why miss times 4? Because here the side is repeated how many times? 4 times, right? So 2 times 4 equals 8, right? Okay. Moving to the other slide. Yeah. In the practice book, if you have the practice book, you can answer this by yourself. If you don't have, don't panic. I will send you a lot of worksheets. Here, he gives me a triangle. Look with me. A triangle. This triangle has how many sides? 3 sides. Excellent. I have here 3 centimeter. Its measure is 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter. And he wants me to find the perimeter of this shape. The perimeter of any shape is the total sides of the outside edges. So what can I do? 3 plus 4 plus 4 equals 11 centimeter. Okay, this is the same idea, so I move to the other ideas. Okay, yes, this is great. Here I have a triangle. Find the perimeter of each polygon. Okay, this polygon is called triangle. I know its name. Here the perimeter equals what? The sum of all outside length. 3 plus 5 plus 4. Then I write the answer. Here, the perimeter of this shape, of this polygon, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 12 feet. Here, the perimeter of this shape, 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3. Here, 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15. Okay, use a centimeter ruler to find the perimeter of each figure. Okay, here you use what? You use your ruler to find what? To find the perimeter. Okay, use your ruler to measure this from this point to this point. You start with 0 till this point. It will give you, if you just measure it, it will give you 2 centimeters. 2, 2, 4, and 2, 6, then 2, 8, then the perimeter will be 8. Okay. Sebastian wants to put a fence around his garden. How many feet of fencing does Sebastian need? I have here the garden. This is the garden in the shape of rectangle. I have said before that the rectangle has 2 opposite sides. Each 2 opposite sides equal in length, right? So here 12, so here 12, and here 6, so here 6. So the perimeter of the shape is the sum of the outside lengths. 12 plus 12 plus 6 plus 6 will give me 30.